Greetings, greetings, greetings to all the Tibetians all over the world. Today is Friday and it is weekend, another day for our mass adoption training. In fact, the last day for our training this week. As we all know, the TBC admin will not be here today, so we will have enough time to walk you through some of the things that you don't understand, and you can always ask questions at the end of the day. So if you're just joining this training for the very first time, this is our mass adoption training that takes place Monday through Friday when it is 4 p.m. West African time. So when you come to this meeting, there is a keyword that will be given to you. And if you are in the billionaire zone, you can earn up to 1 TBC coin. So guys, stay muted and you can always write on chats, let your messages be respectful. And if you have any question, we shall give you chances to talk, okay? So guys, we are so excited, all right? We are so much excited with what is happening in the community right now. All right, so we all know that there is a campaign that is going on right now, and this campaign is making everybody being like, oh my God, I wanted to get started right now. But before we go to that, okay, before we go to that, I want to quickly show you the bills for today because the admin of TBC just paid the bills for today. And before we go to other matters, let me quickly show you. Okay, remember that the admin of TBC is paying these bills because he want our TBC to go forward. He want our TBC to move forward. All the program fee that we are paying, part of it is going for the bills, okay? And the sponsor is having 50%. So as we speak today, the admin of TBC actually paid out roughly about $16,000 as far as bills are concerned, right? The admin of TBC paid out about $16,000, right? About $16,000 has gone out as far as bills are concerned, all right? So guys, this is it. This is to prove to you that the admin of TBC is very, very serious with what he's doing. And every week paying this huge sum of money, that is to show us that he's very serious and he's very transparent. Okay, so we need to keep paying our program fee so that we can be able to keep our system moving so that there should be some sustainability. And remember that our community is growing. And since our community is growing, there is a need for fundings in our community, okay? There is a need for funding in our community. So guys, let's keep paying our admin fee, our program fee, so that the admin can have enough fundings to help the community to grow, okay? All right, that being said, now I want to show you, let me quickly give you the keyword of the day before we continue. The keyword of the day is flyers. Flyers is the keyword of the day, okay? Flyers is the keyword of the day. Keyword of the day is flyers, all right? So if you're just joining in, flyers is the keyword of the day. Guys, we already printed something like this. I tell you, my team and I, we already have something like this in English and in French. All right, United for Food, cut your food bill into half. All right, then we said text, and we'll give you the number or call the number. So we already have something like this, right? We already have something like this. And today, let me show you something. Let me show you what we did today. Today, we actually went out, guys. I posted this video just about 30 minutes ago, and we already have many people already trying to view what is happening. Let me quickly show you this. Let me share with volume. Let me quickly share this with the volume. Okay, guys, stay muted as you are going to watch this very short video. We went from houses to houses in order to share this, okay? In order to share this, we have to move from one house to the other. So guys, look at this, look at this. We are here with all the leaders. We are outside doing our food campaign. We just finished campaigning all over. We have gone to houses, we have gone to places, and you can see the technicians, they are so excited. But they want to say something about this? People have been so excited with this. In fact, they are related. The lady took us to her house and said we should give her so much of this stuff because she has to give her number of that. It's an opportunity they have been waiting for in Cameroon, and finally it is here. Yeah, and then we have Uber.
out and people are jubilating for this opportunity. One woman even asked me, what were you people waiting for? Okay. COVID has been there. They have shared food. You have not shared food. Come on with this food, please. So such a good opportunity. Yeah. And thank you. I will keep on sharing. Every day we go out. Let's go out. This is it. And then we have Mr. Billy Pro. Ouais, on a partagé l'information. Tout le monde va manger. Maintenant, tout le monde aura le repas. Grâce à Tibi. Oh yes. Now, Bukala. Oui, c'était des moments vraiment excitants, des moments merveilleux. Et ici, dans notre pays, une chanson à la mode. Nous tous sommes pas là, le Yama. Le Yama. Mais sont des Yama, le game. Le game. All right, guys, divisions, we are out there doing our food campaign, and we shall be sharing this again tomorrow. Let's go for our mass adoption. See you very, very soon. Bye now.
All right, so we're actually moving from one house to the other in order to share. All right, you can see the leaders, they are actually sharing those flyers. Okay, you can still move for there. All right, so we are actually sharing those flyers out there. So here you can see some of the leaders explaining to them how this food campaign is going to look like, you know. Yeah.
N'est-ce pas? C'est ça, ça y est.
Si on avait l'habitude de faire des 2500, on a mis 250, et ils veulent nous offrir 2200. Absolument, absolument. C'est pas comme ça. On va voter.
On donne aussi les bons d'achat.
All right. Okay, so guys, this is it. This is it. We're actually out there and sharing. Okay, we're actually out there sharing flyers, walking door to door. We have people that were so happy to hear about this food campaign, and they can't just wait for it to be launched so that they can start benefiting and buying their foods with 50% cash, 50% TBC. This is gonna be awesome. All right, guys, I want to hear what you think about all this going door to door. It's a good experience, guys. I tell you, sometimes it's good to do some of these things. You experience a lot. You really see that there are people out there that need to have what we have. They just want to hear what we have, because if you don't go out there, you cannot even imagine that this opportunity, everybody needs it. Unless you go out there, you knock the door, you give the flyers, this is it. This is our food campaign that we are doing. You can buy your food with us for 50% cash, 50% TBC, and making you save something. So join our food campaign where we are, or we shall be launching in some few weeks to come. Let's hear from Mr. Augustine. So Augustine, what do you think about this food campaign that we're doing?
It's a blessing. I say it's a blessing because, you see, TBC will be heard far and wide this year. You know, when admin talked about he needs 20,000, you see, initially I was like, is this thing possible? Between now and March, I asked myself. And then I was like, yes, whatever you set your mind to achieve, you can achieve it. You know, then in my own opinion, I was like, I will do my homework very well. And I hope the TBC community does their own. Only to my surprise, I saw everybody excited about it. Now, this clearly means that it's very clear that by the month of March, let's say month of March, we may not meet up that 20,000, but we will get to close to that 20,000. Then by the month of April, we'll hit that 20,000. And I think maybe after the month of April, we are beginning to launch, we'll start launching those places. And somehow, I don't know, but I slept. And in my sleep, I found out that the place that started it was Cameroon, not Nigeria. You know, I don't know if I may be wrong, but this is how I see it. Now, once this thing kicks off by Cameroon, that is from my own perspective, by December, we're looking at having at least 100. If we have 100 people, 100 places where you can shop 50% Kringles, 50% cash, and in one place, the number of TBCians who are billionaires are about 1,000. Then that clearly means, okay, we didn't meet up to 1 billion this year. Let's just assume we don't hit 1 billion this year. By next year, before we celebrate our 6th anniversary, we would have gotten to our economy phase and would have hit 1 billion. And then would have become a very formidable economy. I'm so happy about this thing. Words, I can't use words to quantify it. Because if you look at the way people are suffering, I don't know about how Cameroon is, but if you come to Nigeria, inflation is taking over everything. The government has increased fuel prices over 3 times. They've increased taxes over 2-3 times, and they are contemplating doing it again. Now, the moment people start seeing that at least I can get 50% of my food, I can tell you that before the end of this year, the number of people that will be patronizing TBC will be running into maybe 500 million or more. This is a blessing. It's not about will it work or will it not work. It has already worked. The question is, where will it start? Is it Cameroon or Nigeria or Bangladesh? We don't know. Well, let's see how it goes. So thank you very much again for the opportunity to speak out. I am grateful.
Thank
Cheers.
you so much. Cheers, Augustine. Thank you so very much. I love that your dream. May your dream comes true. I like when such dream like that can easily come true.
Amen. Amen.
Let's hear from Mr. Mechi. What do you think about the video, Mr. Mechi?
Mr. Augustine, I'll first of all start from you. Mr. Augustine, that's your dream. In fact, I want to look for Cain. Anyway, that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. Okay? He who does the job gets the pay. There's no point about it. So, Augustine, your speech was too long for me. You have just kept it short because what Mbederik is doing is what we should be doing. There's no need to go about analyzing whatever. Just, hey, start the action and let it move. Mbe, well done. Congratulations to you and your guys. We are with you. Yeah. So, I will not talk much because I am filled with action now. I don't even know that. Stay here until the end.
Action. We have Subi. All right.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador. You have given the kickoff.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you have given a wonderful kickoff. And that kickoff has been so pedagogic in a way that anybody and all of us should just copy that. In fact, in Kumba, I met a few persons today, and when I talked TBC and the food program as a whole, they were more like excited, saying, wow, is there something existing like this? I say, yes. You better just come up, and then we talk over it. So for now, I've been having appointments and rendezvous and discussions.
Wow.
Trying to bring people in. And so this kickoff that you have given has excited me. And I want to tell you that it has energized me as well.
Wow.
Thank you very, very much. And God bless you. And I pray no TBC should entertain fears at all about the attainment of the target. Nobody. And let each and every one of us who is living in a town target 1,000 least so as to be able to enjoy this food program. because that is going to be one of the wonderful advantages that we are going to reap as TBCians.
Right.
And I want to tell you, once we have that in your town, like in Kumbaye, where I'm looking forward to 1,000, once we have that, oh, it will just be a rocket takeoff.
That's
so,
it.
Mr. Ambe, once more, thank you very much.
Thank you
And
very much.
God bless us.
God bless you too,
TBCians.
Mr. Subi. Great contribution. All right. We also have another great leader, Juliana. Unmute yourself, Juliana. All right, Juliana, I have to mute.
Hello, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Embe, for your great job that you are doing. Great leader. You always show us example. And my idea is that if we get 10,000 now, and everybody go and bring one. I say one, no, I say one. I'm not saying two. We'll reach that 20,000. Then plus 10. Everybody add the one. You are two. We'll reach this 20,000, and the TBC community will move forward because everybody need food. Nobody here for food matter will say, "Oh no, I will not eat." Nobody is an island. So everybody should prepare. Go and do his flyer. Me, I'm preparing to do my flyer. I went to somewhere. The press is not good because I want to print lots of the flyers. So God will help us to read our destination. So everybody should stand up and tie his belt and go and do it so that we can enjoy TBC community. Thank you, all the leaders. God bless you all. Bye-bye for now.
God bless you too. We also have Infinix Note. I'm seeing your hands, Infinix. Don't know what I want to say something. And then we have Tel 1013G. IKA. Want to say something, Tel. And we also have Julie Enterprise. Julie Enterprise, click on the mute button. Julie Enterprise. Yeah. Hello, go ahead. Your volume is a little bit slow.
That's how it is here. I don't understand why.
Okay.
During the period, when the single mode Nigeria was planning to come on, and then it was January, when they came on, they had 50 kg bag of rice at 50% single, and fowl and so many items were 50%, and everybody was rushing with it. Great excitement that even the community, the single malt Nigeria was having difficulty picking up. And then they gradually reduced the percentage. And everybody was trying, oh, they should take it back to 50%, they should take it back to 50%. And today it is, I mean, it's talking about 50% off from food. And this is so great. They are all very excited again. And it's like, whoa, this is what we were talking about before. 50%, and this is just awesome. And they'll say, okay, for example, myself, I said, if I'm able to buy from the merchant store at 50%, I can even sell at 60-70% single. And then that's for my referrals or those around me. So this is really beautiful, and it's easy to get others to wake up and others to join the community, new members, and those that are already in, hearing that it's 50% is a beautiful campaign. Well done. Took off this morning, and we're excited. A lot of beautiful flyers are out there, and we are hailing here from Ghana. Ghana is going to be stepping out very soon.
Yeah.
And then African people to have it in Ghana first.
Yeah. Hey. Great, Julie. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Thank you so much, Julie. That's a wonderful contribution. Okay, guys, listen, you know, it's very important. You see, we printed very simple flyers, like I just showed you. Okay, we printed this, we translated this into French, and it's very simple. Printed this very simple, just exactly the way it is. For more info, contacts, okay, we put the phone numbers here. It was just very simple flyers. We didn't complicate it. We didn't complicate anything there, you know. So we did this English and French, and then we put Kringle logo there, and we just printed black and white. Okay, we printed like black and white, no complications. And one thing you should know is that this flyer is working. Immediately we came back home, we shared about 500 flyers. And immediately we came back to the office, people were already calling the secretary. People were already calling that when are you guys launching? Because we want to come and shop for our food, want to come and buy food, you know? So one thing you should also know is that the admin of TBC, once we kick off with this, okay, if you want to have a center in your different areas or location or your cities, okay, you should have at least 1,000 persons that are paying their program fee for the billionaire program in that location. So in a certain location, if you have 1,000 people paying their program fee, then you receive subsidies to open a center in that location, wherever you are. We don't care which country you are. All is that you have 1,000 people that are paying. It must not be directly under you, but there should be clusters of people that have paid up to 1,000. Then you will receive subsidies to open a food center where Tibetians who are in the billionaire zone, because you must be in the billionaire zone, okay? You must be in the billionaire zone before you are able to benefit this, okay? So if you have clusters of people shopping, clusters of people who have paid their admin fee up to their program fee up to 1,000, then you are going to benefit food subsidies in that location. You benefit food subsidies, okay? Food subsidy centers means that they are going to take care of where you stock the foods, all right? They'll take care of that, and the committee will guide you to set up something like that. And the food subsidy centers will allow those in the billionaire program to buy food 50% cash and 50% TBC. Guys, imagine that usually if you have been buying food, like say, if you have been buying, spending maybe $500 per month for food, okay? And then right now, once we set up this in your location, instead of $500 that you pay cash, you're going to pay 50%. That's $250 cash. And then the other one you pay from your Kringle account, because some admin is going to subsidize that in order for the 50% to be supported. So this is something that all 3 persons, but for it to launch, for this to launch, we must make sure that this number becomes 20,000. This number must become 20,000 before the admin of TBC can launch. If you want the admin of TBC to launch this, we have to get everybody on board. We have to get the phone ringing. We have to get everybody to get to the billionaire program, so that once we are 20,000, if we are 20,000 month of March, we get, I strongly believe that if we are 20,000, we shall be 20,000 in the month of March. I don't want to think about April. In fact, April is not in my agenda. April is not in my agenda. I believe that we are hitting 20,000 in the month of March. I will not wait April. No. So if we have this number, okay, 20,000 for the rotator in the month of March, all right, the admin will take a stand. We can kick off, all right? And you start, there will be one location, we start with one location, then later on, we go with another location. Maybe the next month, we go with another location. We set up a center where people can buy varieties of food, non-perishable, okay? People can buy varieties of food. You have like a small store, all right, where people can always come there and they shop 50% cash, 50% CBC. Imagine a bag of rice. If a bag of rice is $20 in the market or in the supermarket, but when you come to us, you pay that 50%, which is maybe $10 cash, all right, and $10 you pay from your Kringle account. This will be available only for those in the billionaire program. So guys, let's hit this number 20,000. It's very important that this number should go up to 20,000. And for those that, if you want to be a priority, if you want to be a priority to have the food center set up in your area, make sure that you have at least 1,000 people clustering around your area, at least 1,000 people that have clusters, so that you will be able to lead. And I tell you, I'm leading by example. That is why we are out here. We are leading by example. We were sharing. If you look at this video to the end, all right, we were actually sharing. See, we are going from door to door. We are going from door to door sharing, okay? Sharing, explaining to people that they can actually have a reduction of 50% from their food. And they're already calling the house, they're already calling the secretary and asking the secretary, how is that possible? Because they actually want to the shop. So we were actually sharing here. We are actually sharing and telling the people that because we want to have clusters of people in our city here. We want to have clusters of people. Don't be shy to go out, guys. Don't be shy to go out. This guy was like, wow, this is something that we have been waiting for. What have you guys been waiting? So don't be shy to go out and talk to people. Here we were talking to these people and they were so happy to hear this. And they're asking that what are the requirements to get started. To say the first thing is to come, let's get you signed up. Let's get you signed up. That's the first thing for you to come, let's do. We get you signed up and you can participate in our food campaign that will be launching. For me, I want to say March. That's for me. It's not for admin. Admin is waiting for us. But for me, I say that I am going to do it. So we can take this number to 20,000. I'm going to have clusters of people in my city. And I want to be the priority town because they are going to select towns, the priorities, towns where it shall be, towns that will be priorities. All right. We shall have areas that maybe if it is Lagos, Nigeria, we'll look whether it's a priority. If it is Ghana, Accra, we'll check. If it is Philippines, Manila, we'll see. How many people sign up? We're going to have priorities. If you have 1,000 people plus, we'll choose a leader to lead that area and start a food center. The admin plan is to see that as we are moving forward, we have thousands of food centers around the globe. We have thousands of food centers all over the world. But do you want to be a priority? Do you want to be at the top of it? Do you want to be he that will lead? Because it will require a lot of orientation. It will require a lot of organization. You need to be organized and have maybe one or two maybe persons that will be working there and serving the exhibitions. It involves some organization and some energy to put in place. So this is it, guys. The admin is waiting for us to get that number into 20,000. Once we hit it to 20,000 in the rotator, then next month again, we can double to 40,000 and then 60,000 and then 100,000. And then before you know it, the rotator program or the rotator spots are all filled up. So this is the plan. This is the plan. The food center will be in such a way that people come there, they shop, 50% CBC, 50% cash. I tell you, I believe in what we are doing. I believe that we'll be in the priority list so that we can actually start benefiting, making our community to benefit in this area. All right, guys, that being said, that is it. We'll be taking some questions about this food program. All right, we'll take some 1 or 2 questions. If you have a question about this particular one, we'll come to general question very soon. But if you really want to talk about just the food program, you have the right to ask a question right now. We'll start with Alidine. Alidine, unmute yourself, then you can ask your question. Alidine, click on the mute button. All right, I don't know what Alidine, you can mute, so I don't know what's going on. We also have Infinix Hots, Infinix Note 7 Lite. You can unmute. All right, it looks like Sube also want to say something or ask something. Yeah, Sube.
In fact, a question I have is, if we have those food centers, will it be only billionaires who will shop in the food centers?
For now, yes. It's only for billionaires. You must be paying a program fee of 8 grains. before, if you want to enjoy, the benefits, become a billionaire so they can benefit. It's only for the billionaire program. It's only for the billionaire. If you're not a billionaire, you won't shop there.
Okay.
So if you want to come and eat with the big boys, the billionaires are the big boys. So you have to do what the big boys are doing so they can enjoy, you know.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay. Who else do we have? Aladine, I don't know if you can speak now. We also have Tel, unmute. Yeah. Tel, unmute yourself. So guys, this is it. This is it with the food program. And it is very, very interesting to go door to door. Print those flyers, don't complicate it, just print it, simple flyers. Because if you want to complicate that, it'll be very expensive and maybe people might see like too good to be true, you know? So you just want something very simple. Somebody says that, hello, Mr. Mbe, I want to suggest that you reach out to admin that those on Millionaire Program 2 be included in the food subsidy program. No, now it's only for the billionaire because those are people in the rotator program. So we will not include them right now until when we finish with the billionaire people before you can see what to do with the millionaire. So for now, if you want to benefit the food subsidies, you must be paying 8 grains of gold before you can shop 50% cash, 50% CBC. If we want to include everybody, then we will not have enough subsidies. So guys, we are working with the billionaire program for now. That's what the admin have said. The keyword of the day is flyers. So let's print these flyers, go out there, okay? The keyword of the day is flyers. Flyers is the keyword of the day. They're just coming in new, then you can put in flyers. What you need to do is get the keyword here, right? For those who are coming new, get the keyword, go to your mass adoption training, all right? Meetings, mass adoption training, you click there, and you scroll right down, okay? You scroll right down, and you put the keyword flyers, and you submit. And it will tell you your keyword has been submitted. The keyword you provided did match the current keyword. So that is it, guys. That is how you benefit up to a TBC coin for those in the billionaire. All right, so let's hear from Clemens. Clement, let's hear from you. Unmute. All right, Clement, click the mute button. Clement, Waji, click the mute button.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, I don't want to take much of your time, sir. I am facing a very big challenge. I wanted to confirm from you. If I want to use grains of gold to pay my admin fee, how would I go about that, sir?
All right, let me show you, okay?
All right, sir.
So you just go to your Kringle Cash back office, okay? Go to your Kringle Cash back office, you come to, you must redeem. Have you redeemed? You must redeem the grains of gold, okay? You must redeem the grains of gold. So once you're Kringle Cash back office and you go to Bitcoin Bounty, you redeem. Then you go to bulk credit, right? You go to bulk credit, you go to view credit. After you must have redeemed, right? Then you have to scroll down. You have to scroll down here. It's actually loading. It's taking a little bit longer to load. I'm sharing the screen, so it's taking longer to load. All right, so, oh my God, it's taking like forever. All right, so when it finished loading, like what you just see here, you have grains of gold. So what you do is that you put the amount of grains of gold here, for example, okay? You put the email address of the person you want to pay, This is the grains of gold I have. You must have grains of gold here. And then you click on continue. And then you select the program. You select the program, is a millionaire or billionaire. You select and you click on pay. Once you click on pay, and then it will now pay and bring you back to the original page. So that is how you use grains of gold to pay for your program fee. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. That is it. All right, so we'll take another person. If you want to say something, you cannot. We have Techno Pova. Unmute yourself, Techno Pova. Want to talk about the food program? Unmute. Techno, food Pova. And while waiting for Techno.
I'm calling. I'm hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, please, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, my actual name called Alexander. I'm from Ghana, Republic of Ghana.
All
and
right.
then I'm also in part of the Birolian program. But actually, I just want to confirm that. Once I'm also in Birolian, the food program, is there any instruction or any options for we before we can what do you call it, have a share on that program, or you pay only your monthly subscription? If you only pay the monthly subscription, you can have the access to be part of it. Once
Right.
I'm a Birolian.
Yeah, once you are a billionaire, right? Once you're a billionaire, you can shop in the center. Which area are you? You say in Ghana?
Yeah, I'm in Ghana.
Yeah, let's say which place? Let's say you're in Accra. Let's give an example. There is a food center in Accra,
Okay.
in Accra, right?
Okay.
And you are in a billionaire program. You just go there, you shop, 50% cash, 50% CBC for food.
Oh, okay. But
And
if I may ask, please, if I may ask, please, can I ask you that which actual term or actual months or will this one could become reality?
Okay, which month are we starting? Is that what you mean?
Oh, no, I mean concerning with that, what actual term this one will come possible?
The town.
Yeah, the actual, is it going to be around this year or maybe, like I want to know the actual time.
All right. For it to be launched in your city, right?
Yeah.
You have to, if you want it to be launched in your city, you need to have at least 1,000 people that are paying their program fee in that city, the whole of that city. So it can be a group effort. It can be a group effort, like you see, I'm going out, I'm already doing my own effort to see that it can be launched in my city. I've already gathered my leaders. We are going out. I started by showing you this video. We are going out and prospecting. Okay, now prospecting here. You see the flyers, very simple. We printed something very simple, don't complicate life. Print it very simple, go door to door. So if we have 1,000 people paying their program fee in our city, we get started. And if now, for the admin of TBC to take your city into consideration or to be in top priority, you must have at least 1,000 people. But for it to get launched, we are launching immediately. We reach 20,000 people in the rotator program. Immediately we reach 20,000 people, we are launching. Okay? Is that understood? All right, you are muted. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. I don't know what's going on. Try to unmute yourself. Techno. Sorry about that, Techno. We might come back to you later. Let's hear from Ajayi. Let's hear from Ajayi. Unmute yourself, Ajayi.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everybody in the board. My ambassador, you have tried for us. You have shown us a sample. Thank God for the brilliant that He gave to you to use for us. So to support admin, it's left for us now because this is what I have been campaigning for. You always notify me that I always say something that let's do something so that the people we encourage because they need something immediately. No. So as now, it's my opinion has prevailed. My dream is coming to reality.
Yes.
So let all the Tibetians become out, not to be ashamed, not to be afraid. Our own coin is not in public. It's not under any legal practitioners. So let us come out and prove ourselves that we are humanity group. We are the humanitarian group to help people. So it's left for us now to do the work.
Right.
That's my advice to all Tibetians in all over the world. Somebody come out that the money you have been using is going to break down into two. Half, we'll be using half to buy something. So it's a very great opportunity to us. And everybody, what number one that every house is need is food. Yoruba said that if the food is out of a personal problem, the problem is it remains little.
Right.
So thank you very much for your effort because you are the man that God chooses for the admin to run, to work, to show a good example that if the people say we can't do, we say that it can be done. Yes. You already done it. So yes. Thank you very much. So that's my advice to Tibetians all over. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Mr. Ajayi. Great contribution. All right, let's hear from Emmanuel. Emmanuel, unmute yourself, Emmanuel.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everyone, Tibetian.
Thank you.
Emmanuel from Nigeria.
Okay.
I really appreciate the admin for the great job well done. Because like one of my dad has just said now, this is what we've been expecting. Because if something is not done, people keep asking that they are just keeping money, they are just seeing their wallet and they are unable to spend. And which we'll be telling them, if you do this, you'll be able to spend. But with this now, I think like that my dad has said, we can as well go out there, like you've been doing in your area. And every other areas now, like all the distribution, we just need to rise and to let the world know the benefits in joining the community and what they stand to gain. And being a woman to know their value of humanity. So we can go out there and do the job together. This job now is not only meant for admins, but every Tibetian. So if we can go out there, we do this, we got a lot of people and we enlighten them. This is how to go about it. When you pay so choking amount, you have so amount of TBC. In what of the money, like in Nigeria, the what in Nigeria money you tell them, it shocks them. So when I calculated everything in TBC, I get to realize that a TBC in Nigeria money now is above 5 billion, and which is a huge amount of money. So if you can just have, by paying your admin fees and you're having little come up, you are attending meeting, you are getting reward, you are doing this, you are getting reward. With this, you can, in the future, you are a billionaire.
Right.
You will be the head of your community. You will be the one controlling millions of people. That is what we just have to let them know, because where the world is going now, it is crypto. Whether they like it or not, it is digital money, peer-to-peer transaction. So for people to understand and for us to go out there and do the job all together, that is when we can achieve the aim and objective of this community and for the successful of the project.
Right.
So that is my candid advice to everyone. It shall be well with us.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you so much. God bless you, sir.
Emmanuel, great contribution. Like you said, let's do it together. Yeah. Okay, we have Samson. Samson, unmute yourself. Let's hear from you, Samson.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good day, everybody.
Oh, Samson.
Can you hear me?
Yes, 5 on 5.
Yeah, I want to say great job you are doing, and kudos to admin for all that he's doing. I really appreciate that. And this thing is just bringing to us, I'm really happy about that, because like to me now, I have someone that I've been paying for, I've been helping him to, the person to pay the admin fee. But recently, the person fought me that he has been keeping money, he didn't say anything. So this is the time for me to even get mouth to say something that this is what is going to happen. I want to say kudos to admin, and we are all ready to work together to make this thing happen. God will help us.
Because God will really help us. Thank you so much, Samson. You know, you see, a lot of people have been saying that we have TBC, we cannot buy food. We have TBC, you cannot buy food. Now is the time for us to use your TBC. Everybody eats. Let's not deceive ourselves. Before we ever came here, we ate, right? So we eat like 3 times per day minimum. So let us be able now to use our TBC to eat, okay, to buy our food. And I think that the ladies should be very, very happy now, because they know that there are some places that they can do some economy. And, you know, especially those husbands like us that we usually give food money for a month like that, or sometimes 2 weeks in bulk. We just give food money in bulk for 2 weeks, you know. My wife would just be very happy because she knows that 50% will go somewhere. Wow. And of course, I'll just say, okay, no, you know what? I'll pay 50% kringles. That is also helping us, the men. Yeah? All right, the men, you know what I'm saying? So instead of maybe we're giving $500 for food bill, the ladies, I'm sorry, okay, go to the food center and you're going to pay 50%. I'll pay the rest from my kringle account. So guys, it's a win-win, all right? Everybody will be winning in this case. So it's going to be awesome. All right, let's hear from Barthélemy. Barthélemy, unmute yourself, Barthélemy. Okay, unmute.
Yeah, good evening, good afternoon.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you, Ambassador. I've been watching this program for a fairly long time now, and I've never really said anything. But I feel quite elated with this program because I happen to be in a very difficult area. I happen to be in a difficult area because it takes quite a lot of energy to convince any of my colleagues that this thing could ever yield anything. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for it to be yielding to, for it to be attempting to yield, is a big plus for the TBC community. It's a big plus for you, the ambassador, and it's a big plus for the creator of the economy. I want to believe that progressively we're going to make more progress where you could use your kringles or your TBC to make great purchases and do maybe some community projects, as it were.
Okay.
In the past, I was also a little bit skeptical about the whole thing because you look at your wallet looks crazy, you know, it's huge somehow, but you can't use it. You know, how do you really convince a colleague, you know, who is also, I'm in the academia, really. I have a couple of professors around me. I am also a professor myself. It's difficult to convince them to say, okay, this is going to work. They like to make sure, because they want to tell you that what you see is what you internalize. I agree with them. But with this development, where you could use 50% of your kringles to buy food, and this is just the first step of the progress. With time, we could make more. We're going to make more progress, and some of them will want to. But I want to tell you this: that as soon as this gets working, it's going to be a lot easier to achieve the 1 billion mark that we've been struggling to achieve, because they are now beginning to see that, oh, this thing is going to work. This thing they are making progress. It is a lot difficult to convince anybody, honestly.
All right.
My team leader will say, oh, Prof, you're in a good place, you're in a university and you could get people. I say, look here, it is not that easy. You need to convince these guys because they've seen quite a number of scams all over the whole place. It's going to be difficult to convince these guys that this thing is working. So I'm really one of these persons that are quite excited about the food program. And I hope we'll be able to make a progress and also make progress in other areas to convince them to remove from their mind what has been the clog. The clog in the wheel is that, oh, it's a scam and all that,
Yeah.
I'm praying very seriously. I'm praying
Prof,
very seriously. Yes.
Prof, when you are saying, I'm just thinking about the educational program that will also be launched very soon, because our community, we are going to have different communities. We are going to have agricultural community. We are going to have educational communities. And that way, or the prof will come out and that way tell me, will your friends say no at that time when we have a community of academians, people that want to impact their communities. So, and TBC will be subsidizing all those activities. So this is just one of the many things that are coming up. So we can't just wait for this to get launched.
Yeah, sure. I can't wait. I keep on praying that it works out, and it comes on board as quickly as possible, so that we can shout hooray. And some of them will say, okay. In fact, some of them I'm sure will come to start. Hey, Prof, how do we get involved in this thing? How are we going to get involved? I'm very certain about that. Yeah,
that's right.
But let it start, and I think we shall make a sufficient impact.
Of course.
In this direction. Thank you very much, and I also pray for you and wish you luck so that you keep doing the good work you've been doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Prof.
you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, guys, great contribution there from our prof. You see, we have a lot of community program that will start very, very soon. The food program is just one of them. And the admin has even said it in our blog that agriculture, we shall have a community there. If education, health, okay, we shall have health programs and educational programs. We shall have lots of programs. All those in the mass adoption team. The admin of TBC will give you enough fundings that you can use in order for you to develop that area where you are feeling comfortable. So, wow, we can't just wait. We can't just wait. So excited with this. And we have many people here that want to contribute. Maybe I should go with Kejo Bless. Kejo Bless, maybe yourself, Bless.
Ok, ambassadeur, bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Ouais, c'est Kadio Blaise de la Côte d'Ivoire.
Bonsoir la Côte d'Ivoire.
Voilà, je voulais saluer toute la communauté TBC ici présente. Voilà, je suis vraiment très content pour cette belle annonce concernant le programme de l'alimentation donné par l'administrateur. Je pense qu'aujourd'hui, ça vient donner un coup de pouce à la communauté dans notre avancée. Il faut dire qu'on peut tout avoir chez nous à la maison, mais s'il n'y a pas de la nourriture, c'est qu'on n'a rien. Sans avoir une voiture, mais c'est difficile de vivre sans la nourriture. Et on appelle ça les denrées de première nécessité. C'est vraiment important à la maison d'avoir de la nourriture. Donc, ce programme que l'administrateur vient de mettre sur pied, je pense que ça va booster les choses. Et déjà, on voit plus ou moins l'engouement qui se met au niveau mondial et de la communauté. C'est une belle occasion pour la communauté TBC, mais également pour ceux qui sont autour de nous, qui n'ont pas encore adhéré à la communauté, qui attendent de voir les choses concrètes. Je pense que si on fait bien la promotion de ce programme que l'administrateur vient de lancer, ça va vraiment faire booster les choses et en si peu de temps, on peut atteindre notre objectif de milliards de personnes. Donc, en tout cas, vraiment grand merci à l'administrateur. Et merci aussi à toi, ambassadeur, pour tout le travail que tu fais, spécialement pour la communauté francophone, en nous faisant chaque fois des audios pour mettre tout le monde au même niveau d'information. Merci et félicitations. Et en tout cas, bon courage à tous.
Merci beaucoup, Leader Blessing. Merci pour votre contribution. All right, guys, let's come back with the English. So, as we all know, the French community, they are also very much excited with this food program, and we are looking forward to launch immediately the rotator program or the rotator fundings, or the number hits 20,000. We are 10,000 now. Let's double that number by March, and then we can start this program. And the admin is making it very clear that we shall have many of these centers all over your countries, wherever you are, as far as you have shown some level of leadership, some level of growth in that area, then we will be able to launch and give you enough fundings for you to get the centers and get food in stock, and people can come there and buy 50% cash, 50% TBC. We have many leaders here that want to contribute. Maybe we should go with Bola. Bola, unmute yourself, Bola. All right, Bola, 1. Bola, 2. Bola, 3. We'll come back to you. Oh, here he is. Bola. Hello.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear your voice today, Mr. Derek. Thank you so much. I want to ask this. This United Food campaign we are actually, backing upon. Where, at what location are we going to get the food? And being a member of billionaire program, I know the program is meant for only billionaires. So the location now, by the time we start campaigning, moving from house to house, from school to school, from church to church, try to gather people so that they can come to fill the billionaire status. So by the time we are done, how do we get the food from through what source?
Now, what will happen is that you are going to have a center, okay? You're going to have a center. You look for a location. There will be a committee. There will be a committee in our TBC, in our TBC community that will be in charge of this. So what will happen is that the committee will actually help you to get a site, all right, to open the center. You have a small store, not too big, but something where people can come and buy, and then the admin will subsidize that. Subsidize means that you receive fundings from that. So admin will give you funding, then you go negotiate with suppliers. Let's say you have a supplier, a very big rice producer, that it can supply you maybe 100 bags of rice at once, or 200 bags of rice. So you use the funding to get the rice. Maybe you want groundnut oil, maybe you want spaghetti, all those food that are non-perishable. You get them so that TBCians can now come now to the center, okay, because it's a food center. They'll come to the food center now. A bag of rice, let's say a bag of rice is being sold at, let's say, I don't know, maybe 20 naira or 20,000 naira, okay, in the market. So when they come to you, you give them for 10,000 naira, and the other 10,000 naira, they pay cash. So 10,000 naira cash, then 10,000 naira in kringles, because you are being subsidized to do that. So instead of people to go shop in the markets, they will prefer to come to your food center. So because it has been subsidized, okay?
It's very, very clear. Thank you very much. Now, another question I want to ask is that the center we are talking about here, is it at one's own accord, or the committee will now be the one that we site the place? For example, now, let me say me and my team now, because we are already setting for work.
Right.
We want to really do the campaign here. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay.
So by the time we get a set, we have in our location, is it the committee that we come and kind of set up the place, or I will be the one that will set it up, then I will invite the committee? So how is the process going to be?
Yeah, actually, the committee, if you have a place, all right, the committee will just do a little bit of investigation, okay? Just need investigation, and then they will take care of the place. Maybe house rent is involved. You want to pay maybe 5 months house rent, then the committee will take care of that, all right? You will just look for the place, and then they help you to set up the place. Okay, all you need to do is get a better place. The committee investigate on that and help you set it up.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm so excited, honestly. We can't wait to get to work. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, right. Of course, if you want, which part of the country are you? Say in Lagos, make sure that you have 1,000 people paying their program fee in Lagos so that you will be the priority. Those who have 1,000 people upward will be in the priority list for their center to be set up. So you can start working on your do list. You can have a list of people who are already paying for next month also, so that you will be able to be in the priority list for your center to be set up. Okay, Bola, thank you so much, Bola, for those questions. Okay, I think it helps clarify some people worries. We have Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, unmute yourself. Mr. Chris. Okay, we are almost in the second hour of our training, so feel free to ask anything you want to ask. Mr. Chris, are you available?
Mine is just a kind of a contribution and an advice.
Okay.
You see, mostly we human beings, we are so much interested in success. We are not ready to put in the effort that will bring out the successes. For instance, we human beings can decide to stay for over 40 years, waiting patiently for something that will wreck them in the future. For example, in the job or the labor market. People are dead, dying every day, thinking of a better future, which is never reality. But now, looking at TBC, looking at the concept that is rolled out, if we are able to come together and we make this a reality, I think the 1 billion people that we are teaching is actually going to open up to a lot of opportunities in life. And it won't only be for this generation, but for the generations yet to come. But most of us look at it, some call it it's a scam, but I look at it to be the real business of the day. I'm a banker by profession. But when you look at the future and you do your calculations in advance, you realize that staying in that for the 40 years that you anticipate to stay, or the 30 years, still you will go home very broke.
Right.
More to the point, the economy that is collapsing. There won't be any future for us. But at least if we are able to come together to build this TBC community, at the end of the day, even if we are not, some people are not there to enjoy the realities, but at least our generations unborn will be able to enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take, for instance, when the race of life started, some people relaxed. And because of that, Africa have really been hit by that. Because we always say that, oh, this thing doesn't work, this thing doesn't work. And at the end of the day, you start working for other people. And that really, by the time all of us becomes aware of it, they are miles away from us. Yeah. And we have to always, we find ourselves in the rat race. But we have been privileged to see this opportunity in Africa too. So let's join hands. Let's look at the benefits of it in the future. Let's not look at what we are going to gain for now, but let's build together. When we are able to get to the topmost anticipated goals, then all of us will relax and say, yes, I was part of the building of this particular community. Oh, yes. And my contribution has really gained us some successes. Right. But if we just relax and we say, oh no, this thing does not worth it, it doesn't worth the time. You all know that in the industry now, where the banking industry is collapsing and everything is collapsing, it's one of the places that is most busy for now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But if bankers will find their time to spend about an hour to listen to this, it means that they are seeing something that maybe the unprivileged, maybe those that are not privileged to see the future, they are seeing something, and it's really telling us that we should be very serious with this opportunity, because it's not everything that can really be said online. But when you look at the realities of issues, you realize that things are not going well in the all around the world. Just like Admit said the other day, things are really very tough. And we anticipate anything happening from any moment. So let's hold together and build TBC so that it will be a place that we can call our home. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chris. Great contribution. Guys, this is a banker talking to you. This is a banker talking to you, advising you to take your TBC business very, very serious, okay? So if you, in fact, those who have ears, let them hear. A banker is talking to you. So if you care, you listen. If you care, you don't. All right. I'll have nothing to add. He has said it all. All right, let's get another people. We have many hands up, people that want to contribute. Yeah, we are in our second hour of the training. So if you have anything you want to ask or about the food program, feel free to ask us. Let's go with George Abala. George Abala. Hello, George. Unmute yourself, George. Okay, you have to click on the mute button.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, George.
Well done. Greetings to all Tibisians.
Greetings.
I think we are so much excited with the program there, and it is so marvelous. The only need is now our effort to see that what we are planning must come to pass, so that other people who are still outside there can see as examples, good leaders in the future to come, near future to come. Thanks so much for the kind encouragement you people are giving. And I think maybe I may ask this question maybe later on. Now I don't know, because I have some students with me who wanted, in fact, to join the community. So they were asking now, since they are students, they may soon go back to school. If they fail to pay
the program fee,
back, I mean the whatever monthly program fee, what will happen with their account?
Actually, the program fee for those who are supposed to pay every month should be those in the billionaire program. So if they are not in the billionaire program, they have no reason to pay every month. But if they're in the billionaire program, then they need to pay, or you can sign up 2 persons. I think with the food program, it's going to be even very easy to sign up more people. So when you sign up 2 persons, you can use your 50% to always renew your account. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Anyway, thanks so much. I think they have heard the answer you have given them. They are right here with me.
Oh, great. That's fine.
Okay, thanks.
That's fine. Thank you so much, George. Okay, so let's get another person. I'm saying Theophilus Tete. Theophilus, mute yourself, Theophilus.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mbe. We appreciate all the work you are doing, and the great work at me is also contributing to the society. I think we are going very far. Today, I just want to comment on the member helpers program. I think they are doing a great job helping people a lot. But one thing I would like to recommend them to do is to look more professional in the way they dress. I mean, the appearance, because we have different people coming to them for attendance. So if people come and, I mean, they are not well dressed and they don't look attractive, sometimes they are seen as something else. So I just want to recommend them that if they are going for when they are ready to assist, they should at least appear nice, sit somewhere good, like where you are sitting, the way you are dressed nicely, to be more professional. That is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
All right, great contribution, Tete. Okay, the member helpers, they are all here, and I'm sure they are listening. So we hope their recommendation on facts, hope you take this criticism in good faith and change, so that we do not have some kind of people. So it's always good to have such criticism so that you can do better. They are all here, and I'm sure they are getting what you're saying. Thank you so much, Theophilus. Okay, we'll take another person, Agambere. Agambere. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name very well, okay? Don't get mad at me. Agambere, unmute yourself. Agambere. Agambere 1. Agambere 2. and 3. Okay, let's hear from Richard. All right, let's hear from Richard Adoboli. Hello, Richard.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Richard.
Yes, my contribution is about guys who do come to the meeting and then coming for the keyword of the day. Is best or better to understand or to listen to the talk than even the keyword. So I want to advise them for the keyword, at the end of the day, it will be given out. But the best thing they have to acquire is the knowledge from the meeting. By always looking for keyword, after getting the keyword, then off they go. It's not the best. It's not the best. Thank you very much. That's what I want to contribute.
Okay, thank you so much. Great contribution, Richard. Okay, I will take another person. If you have the right to ask anything now. I'm seeing somebody, Olamide. Olamide, where have you been? Welcome, Olamide. Unmute.
Greetings, our ambassador, Umbe.
I miss you, Olamide.
Wow, it's really been a while.
Yeah.
I love TBC community. I so much appreciate our admin and the outstanding leader that God has given to us in TBC community. I'm talking about Mr. Mbe Derrick. He is leading by example. So I'm really happy because I see that what admin is asking us to do is something that is very easy. It's not something burdensome. Why did I say so? If our ambassador can do it, we too can do it. And if we really are seeing the future of TBC, in fact, that is going to motivate us to work. Right. Just like the banker just mentioned earlier, you see, before someone can become a lawyer, doctor, or any profession we may think of, it takes some years. And during that process, there are certain, apart from, what is it called? Apart from the fee, apart from handouts that you are buying, you yourself need to determine, you need to know the purpose why you are going to school. Okay, so when you know the reason why your parents sent you to school, you will be determined to read your book when others are playing. You will, in fact, you will be, the teachers will take note that this student is serious. So before we can be picked that, okay, you will be among the those that will represent us in your state, you have to be serious. And that is exactly what we are, our ambassador is telling us, that you need to, gather about 1,000 people paying admin fee. I want to encourage us not to focus on the money that we are paying. Why did I say so? Because people may be thinking that, why is he's just encouraging us to gather people to pay? No, we can never succeed if we don't have enough money to fund the community. But it will be very easier for us to succeed when money is coming in. And for the billionaires to be enjoying 50% price of food in TBC and cash, we need money, because those producers, they are not going to give us with TBC. And the good news is that if we can work what admin is asking us to do, this is going to create what I call a massive awareness. People will take note that there is a community called TBC, that they have their own currency that we can partner with to enjoy what we call financial freedom. So knowing this is supposed to motivate us to work. I personally, Immediately, like about 3 hours ago, I take note of the video that our ambassador put on his YouTube channel. Immediately I listened to that video, I was motivated and I take a paper. I try to make I call it a roadmap of how I'm going to work. So I will encourage each one of us too to do the same. Let us have a roadmap. We are 10,000 people paying more on billionaire program that we are paying our admin fee. If 10,000 people bring 10 people in just one day, I think it's going to make our community to grow faster. And there is something I would like to comment concerning the 24/7 EPA meeting. It helped a lot. It helped. Like 3 days ago, I was discussing with some of my friends about TBC, and they were like, they were still skeptical about how they can join. Immediately, I log in my back office and I connect them with 24/7 EPA meeting. They start asking questions, different questions, as this, as our member are providing answer to their questions. This time around, I'm not the one answering their question, but member of TBC. It motivates them, and I register just one person, and I make sure that that person bring 2 persons immediately. The 2 persons bring two persons immediately, and I register 7 people before I left that location. So it's really helpful if we can make use of what are the tools that admin is providing for us. We actually have all the tools to succeed in TBC community. So I will encourage each one of us not just to be coming to this meeting, but let us go out there and work.
Right. Thank you.
That is going to help us. Thank you, admin, for thank you, Mr. Imbe.
Thank you so much, Olamide. I appreciate your contribution. Guys, he said something that I like, roadmap. What are the roadmap you are putting in your city so that you can open a food center for your entire community to benefit? Honestly, there is hunger all over the world. And if we are not very careful, things will even get worse than what we have now. So in order for you to do something for humanity, we need to participate in this food program so that at least we can feed our community, all right? So let's make it happen. He has drawn his roadmap. What about you? I don't know what city you are. Are you working to see that we can open a food center in your locality, all right? Because the administration will actually help you sponsor the food program, give you all what it takes, and all you need to do is to communicate and give more details about all the fundings that you will receive. So it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Let's put our roadmap right down and make sure that we have 1,000 people paying their program fee and your food center can be open in your location. Okay, we have another person, MD. I'm seeing MD. MD, unmute yourself and let's hear from you, MD.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
सर मैं हिंदी में तो हिंदी.
All right, you speak about Hindi. I don't know whether we have somebody here from Hindi who can translate. Miss Ano, I don't know who can translate for us. Miss Ano, are you here? I don't know. Indicate on the chat, please. Indicate on the chat if you can help us translate what MD is about to say. We need Hindi translator here right now so that somebody can we can be able to get MD. Who is there from? I'm looking for a French. Sorry, I'm looking for Hindi. Somebody who can translate. Ms. Ano is not around. I don't know who else is around. Indicate on the chats if you can actually translate from Hindi to English. MD, we don't have a translator yet. How are we going to do this? You don't have somebody to translate that. How are we going to do this now? MD? Very sorry, MD. We can't get somebody to translate that, but don't worry, you can still come next time, Monday. We'll definitely have some people to help you, okay? So no problem. You can always come around, okay? Then, guys, the member helpers training If you are just coming in very new, just know that there is a training going on in your Kringle Cash back office. This training is 24/7, 24 hours 7. This training you can join for, if you're a new person, you can come here and join live training. If you need a technical problems, you can come here and click for your technical problem. If you want to have a schedule, okay, you want to have a schedule for tomorrow's program. Tomorrow is Saturday the 20th. You want to have a program for tomorrow. These are already scheduled program for tomorrow. For new members, they can help you to be able to answer all your questions. All right? These are great leaders. They are there 24 hours 7, and they actually help you to answer all your questions. So guys, endeavor to join this meeting so that you can get help anytime that you want. All right? Okay. Looks like Mr. Chris, our banker in the house, still have a lot to tell us. Mr. Chris, I'm seeing your hands up. You want to add something?
Yes, I just want to appreciate the efforts of the Kringle Mall administrators.
Right.
Actually, for anything to get a good standing, the marketing aspect is very important. And if the marketing and the sales department is weak, it becomes very difficult for things to run smoothly. But they did something very, very powerful, and I'm so great. I'm so happy with that, and I want to give them thumbs up. You see, mostly the area where I work, most of them need evidence. You know, they want to see whether this is actually worth the time and the money that they are going to put in. So what I did was that I placed an order from the Kringle Mall. That was in Ghana time, that is around 10 a.m. And then the guys that were around, my working colleagues and other people that I was prospecting, they started laughing that it was just a mock and they were just making fun of me. That is not a possibility. But something it really surprised them. After some few minutes, I decided to put the call through the landlines at the Kringle Mall. And surprising to them, they picked. And they gave me a word of encouragement that I was to receive my products within the next 24 hours. So they kept monitoring my work colleagues. And then around 3 in the evening, I had another call that my package was sent to the pickup point. To be sent to Upper West. They were still in doubt until this morning around 10. The package was in my office. He brought it to my office. And I picked the thing. All of them were saying, so is this really a true thing I'm doing? It looks like they should, and most of them have started signing on. And some of them have even started sending the links to family members far away. Wow. So I just appreciate what Isaac Nelson and then his team, they're doing in Ghana. They're really doing very well. Mm-hmm. Actually, they have proved to me that this place is a home. It's not just a place to come and then wave your ignorance. Right. Actually, they have really proved the weight of TBC. And the packaging that was sent, it was so powerful. I just say that, and we should all make sure that we join hands. There will be critics, but it's very important for us to know where we are heading towards. If we know where we are going, the critics will always join us at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, when they see the evidence of what we are doing, definitely they will be silent and they will come and then we'll all do business together. It's all about the numbers and the activeness of membership. When all are said and done, I think TBC have a very great future. Most coupling of the food program that is about to be rolled out. And you just mentioned, Ambassador, you just mentioned about the education and the health and all. Right. I really get this now. And I know most of them. I happen to be the head of credit department. Wow. And a lot of people comes to me almost every day for advice. So I know that definitely things are going to turn out. Yes. So I teach everyone and then I encourage them more. Just try as much as possible so that we can always be able to be on the top. There are a lot of them out there, but we are always the best. I believe in that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chris. You know, we have great plans for this community. And the truth is, Many talents are out there, and when you talk about this community, they are not taking you very serious. Meanwhile, if they come to our community, they can use their talent judiciously to help the community. And a time will come when, even if you don't belong, let's say a time will come where if you don't belong to this community, we can't take somebody from outside. We only pick our talents from the community. Let's take, for example, we want educational community, all right? We want to set up an educational program for the community. We're not going to take professors from outside the world. We already know our professors who are already here. We know a handful of them. And you don't expect us to go and take them outside because they have been here, they have been listening, they are members, they know all what is going on. Some of them will not participate all the time, but they are following up. So it is very important that the people, the dignitaries that are available, we should be hearing from you once in a while, because the time will come where we don't need to take people from outside. We must take our own. We must use our own. And for those who are coming new, it is good to stay. There is something they call commitment. Commit yourself. Sacrifice. I know it's hard. Maybe sometimes you are busy, but commit yourself to be updated so that tomorrow when a certain committee is being set up, you might be a medical doctor or whatever, what have you. Tomorrow a committee of health personnel will be set up, and you will receive subsidiaries. And when that happens, what happens? You need to position yourself to benefit that, because you are benefiting longevity in service. If you have been serving the community for long, you benefit long, oh my God. Sorry, guys. So that is it. You understand what I'm trying to say? So don't think that we'll go and look for people outside. We will use our own. We will use our own people in the community and support them to build the different communities out there, all right? So let's stay. Don't come today, come tomorrow, then you disappear, and you come after 3 months or 5 months and ask what is happening in the TBC community. That is not good. Let's commit and stay, because a lot of things are going to happen before you know it, all right? And talking about the Kringle Mall, I tell you that what Pastor Isaac and T. Blade did is so fantastic for the entire global community. I tell you, especially us in Cameroon here, we have been doing a lot of work, okay? We have been doing a lot of work in the background. When you go to our Kringle Mall, Cameroon, for example, for those of you who are in Cameroon, let me quickly throw more lights on what we have, okay? So it's actually loading, okay? It's loading. So for those of you in Cameroon, okay, we have actually added modern sofas for you. Right? You want to have some good sofas, you can have some sofas from us, very, very good ones, very interesting ones. You can have it for up to 10%. And I tell you, the price you have here, you'll never have it in the market, okay? You'll never have that price in the market. And for the ladies, okay, for the ladies who need makeups, they want to make up their faces and look beautiful for their husbands and boyfriends. And you can have some very nice makeup here, a good set of makeup. You can have them here with very beautiful prices. And you can see the handbags up to 20%, all right? Up to 20%. We have beautiful things here for you, okay, guys? So this is Kringle Mall, Cameroon. You can have a dining, all right? You can have a dining here, and you pay with some percentages in TBC, all right? We have nearly everything. What have you? We have it all, okay? So try to visit our Kringle Mall, Cameroon, for those who are in Cameroon. The ladies, I tell you, we will not forget the ladies. We need them beautiful. We need them sexy. And that's why you have all the things. You have this match that you have Brazilian hair, okay? You can have it here at Kringle Mall, Cameroon, for up to 20%, all right? So and you have natural juice. You need to eat healthy, okay? We have natural juice. Everything is natural, no sugar. Everything natural. You can get that in our Kringle Mall, all right? So we have phones, okay? You want a cell phone? Come to Kringle Mall, all right? There are just a lot. You just have to come to the categories, all right? You can't find them all, but just come to the categories. Select what category do you want. Just come to the categories, select what you need. For example, furnitures like this. Just click and you'll see the furnitures that are available. These are furnitures that are already available in Kringle Mall, Cameroon. So guys, a lot of things are happening and many countries are coming on board in the Kringle Mall. You have Cameroon, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Togo, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States. Oh my world. Kringle Mall is going places. Kringle Mall is going places, guys. So do not miss to join Kringle Mall, create an account. If you don't know how to create an account, just come here. We have a video here. If you don't know how to create an account, what you need to do is just click here, and then you have a video explainer telling you exactly what to do. Just click there, and a video will come up showing you exactly how to create an account in Kringle Mall. All right. So this video is explaining to you exactly how you can get an account. If you don't have a TBC account, okay, if you don't have a TBC account, you can come click on this link here, click on the icon here, and you're going to show you how you can have a TBC account before you can shop in our Kringle Mall, okay? So, and of course, how do you purchase products, okay? If you want to buy products in our Kringle Mall, just come here, click on how to buy products, and it will direct you to a video that shows you exactly how to buy stuffs in our Kringle Mall. All right, guys, because people are saying that we are receiving mail, people are saying that they can't have an account, they don't know how to do. What you need to do is just come to the Kringle Mall and click. You have these options, just select what you want, where you fit in, and you can now begin to do your shopping. All right, guys, Kringle Mall is going places, make benefit of it. We have varieties of products like what we have in Cameroon. We have just a lot for you guys. So take advantage of this and make it happen for you. All right, that being said, we have some hands up that we want to look at. We have Edwin. Yeah, Edwin. Unmute yourself, Edwin. Hello, Edwin. You have to unmute. Click on the unmute button. All right, we'll come back to you again later, Edwin. I don't know what is happening. Looks like Sube still wants to say something. Looks like Sube still wants to say something. Unmute yourself, sir.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. In fact, I thought I should come back to what the banker's comment.
Yeah, Mr. Chris.
And the professor.
Right.
In fact, to start with the banker, I was very, very impressed and moved by what he said. And what surprised me was that he showed a lot of concern and interest. And I want to tell you today, when I went out for prospection, I met some bankers, but I was very reluctant to talk with them. I want to tell you that the comments our colleague banker has made, our TBCM banker has made, now energizes me to go and meet bankers in my city.
Wow.
And have a talk with them.
Wow.
To our professor, congratulations. Why am I congratulating you? Because quite often academicians doubt so many things. There are people, there are pharmacists. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Being a member of that community, that class, when you meet academicians, they will always give you look at the theory. they tend to appreciate just the little salary given to them, and they see that as something big. Imagine, professor, that by the help of the Almighty God, tomorrow you become a billionaire in that university. If you do not want to get out of that university, you move that community, because you can take care of 100 students. You can even build a library. You can stock a library. You can provide some millions of nairas or CDs or CFA for a particular research. Indeed, you will not only be an academician, but you will make a wonderful name.
Right.
And why not? We should start thinking of having if we have people like you, a university that would receive school fees totally in TBC. If we have that in the world, just imagine the step we shall have moved. I may not see all of this because, as I told you earlier, I'm quite advanced in age. But if all of this happened, I'm sure I will smile in my grave. Young men, keep up. Ambassador Ambe, thank you so much, and extend my appreciation also to Amin for this initiative. We are going to work, and just as the other young man said, let's all put hands on deck and ensure that we move our communities. There is poverty and there is suffering out there.
Right.
Thank you very much, and God bless all of you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Subi. And of course, we are going to live 100 and something years, and why not 200 years? I tell you, when there is money in the pocket, you grow younger every day. Sometimes when I tell people my age, they're like, "Get out! Are you serious?" But if I tell you the supplements I take every month is equivalent to some people's salary, you know, so when there is money, you grow younger every day. So
you are perfectly right.
At that point, age is just a number at that point. So we you know, when you were talking about schools, the education is another area that we are going to touch someday to come. But as you were trying to talk about this research program, what was coming in my mind was like, imagine a renowned university in Africa where it has been subsidized by the TBC administration, and then TBCians can go there and carry any research program of their choice. Imagine that kind of university in the world, or in Africa, for example. Because we have many Africans that will live here, they want to go to UK, they want to go to America, they want to go to Austria, and so on. But imagine a renowned university where it is TBC subsidizing it, hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of thousands of dollars, and we have great professors who have been in this community for long, coordinating all the activities there. And then people can come there and actually pay their school fees in TBC. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? So I think that we need to see the big picture. We need to see the big picture. And it is time. If you want your name, I keep telling people this, if you want your name to be written in the history book of TBC, this is the time. Your name shall never be written in the history book of TBC at the final stage. No, you are going to be the spectator. Don't be the spectator. Be the player. Be the player in the field.
The actor.
That is it. So that at one point in time, your name shall be written in the history book of TBC. So let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Subi, for that wonderful contribution. You know, you are making me to do some time travel. The admin has made me, I'm always doing time traveling. You go like 10 years in front and you come back. You go like 10 years in front. That's interesting. Yeah, in my time traveling, I'm already seeing one of the renowned university in Africa that the world would live to talk about in where people pay their school fees and pay it in TBC. I tell you, I'm already seeing it in my mind.
Great.
Right. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you so much. All right.
You're welcome.
So who else want to contribute? We have some few more minutes to go. Feel free to talk, all right? Feel free to contribute. All you need to do is lift up your hand so that we can see you and give you the permission to talk, all right? Wow, where are all the leaders? What is happening? It looks like you guys are so, I don't know, you guys are saturated. You guys are feeling so much joy in your heart that you don't know what to say anymore, all right? So express it out. Bring it on. Bring it on. All right. Edwin, I don't know whether you're available now. It looks like you fall off. So guys, just indicate with your hands so that we can call you to give your contribution. It can be the food program. I'm saying Galaxy or Galaxy 10. All right, I'm saying Galaxy A10s. Unmute yourself, Galaxy. Galaxy, unmute yourself. Galaxy 1.
Oui, bonsoir, Admi.
Bonsoir.
Je voulais ce soir vous poser la question de savoir, hier j'ai assisté à la réunion d'adoption et puis j'ai oublié de prendre le mot de passe, j'ai oublié d'entrer le mot de passe. Alors, je suis arrivé à la maison, je voulais le faire et puis bon, j'avais problème de connexion. Je n'ai pas pu entrer mon mot de passe. Donc c'est pour ça que je vous appelle pour savoir qu'est-ce que je peux faire.
Oui, si c'était
ce
pour
matin
hier.
Aussi, quand j'étais en train... Oui, hier, le mot de passe le plus seul.
Oui, c'est seulement pour le moment là. Donc, si vous avez raté pour hier, il faut prendre pour aujourd'hui.
Bon, ce matin, j'ai essayé d'entrer. Bon, il m'a dit que j'ai déjà entré un mot de passe. Je ne sais pas si ce soir, après la réunion, est-ce que je peux entrer encore le mot de passe de ce soir.
Oui, tu peux entrer le mot de passe de ce soir. Le mot de passe de ce soir, c'est flyers. So,
oui, c'est flyers, j'ai vu ça. Ouais, je suis à la réunion. Bon, maintenant, je me demande, parce qu'il m'a dit que ce matin, quand j'ai entré, il m'a dit que j'ai déjà entré un mot de passe. Est-ce que je vais entrer, il va accepter encore? C'est la question.
Il faut essayer. Si vous êtes devant l'ordinateur, il faut essayer maintenant et on va voir. Pour l'instant, il ne sait pas.
D'accord, je vais essayer. Puis voilà.
D'accord, ça marche. Merci.
Donc,
right. Oups. OK. Galaxy, vous voulez encore dire quelque chose? Levez le micro. All right. We have Mr. Amechi. Mr. Amechi. Welcome back, Mr. Amechi.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ambederic, our ambassador. Good evening to everyone in the community and those in their early morning. I say good morning and a good everyone, just like Admin used to say. I just want to, in addition to the words of encouragement that we're having in the community, there are so many things changing and we are seeing it before our very faces, our very eyes, we are seeing it. Before now, it used to be you cannot have money in the first bank and you go to withdraw it from maybe Zenith Bank here in Nigeria. You must go to where you have money and take it. But now, technology has made it so easy and everything is changing. And even the bank itself, it's not only in the bank now that you can go for money because you have mobile money, have various services offering money services. What is that telling you? It's telling you that the games are gradually changing. And the banker who just spoke here pointed all those things out. He's in the field and you know what is happening. But one thing that many people fail to realize now is that even the banks, they know very well within themselves that they are wobbling. But it's only those who have inner eye that could be able to see what is happening. So looking at all these features that admin is bringing to us, we are very glad. And getting ourselves to go and meet others and tell them about it is our duty. So one thing that actually, touched my heart is to see that what Mr. Mbederik is doing. He's here. He's looking at me, but I'm not doing.
Looks like we lost you.
That one is enough for some people to say, hey, you guys, you can continue from where I stopped. But looking at what he's doing, he's just doing it of pure passion. Look at him today. He's out there in the field demonstrating what to do about this food of a thing. So what are we doing? Talking is very cheap. And talking does not fill a basket in the farm. So the earlier we realize what we need to do and stop long talk and go into the field, the difference will not be there. So let us learn from good example and then know what we are doing and push forward, because admin has done his own part and he's not waiting for us and say, okay, when are you ready? We will go. So let us step up and step out in the field and make it work. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Let us step out and do it. Thank you so much, Mr. Amechi. All right, we have Tessie. Tessie, are you here? Hello, Tessie. Can you unmute
Good
yourself?
morning, Mr. Mbe.
Good morning to you. Oops, you're muted. Unmute again. All right, go ahead. Oops, unmute.
Hello,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you now.
Mr. Mbe, you are too much. You are too much. Let me not put more than, but more than belongs to God and also belongs to you. Because I'm so much excited from what you are. I am so much excited in what you are doing. You are a leader that showed by example, and that is what is supposed to be. You are not a leader that will talk and just go and sit down and feel that let other people be doing it. In fact, I cherish your way. You are too much. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you.
pray that the Lord will continue to fortify you the more for this mission, because we must surely come to a realization of the something.
Right.
Again, I have to extend my greetings to admin, our great admin, J5 admin. Because when I got the news, I was so much impressed, because this is what I have been visioning within myself. And when the news just broke out, I said, oh God, you are more than too much. You are too much. So thank God that all these things are unfolding now.
Right.
And as I can borrow word from my brother Aneshi, who has said, it's not always listening, but let us continue to do the work.
Right.
As you have showed us today, you have showed us again what it will take. Let all join hands and continue to push till we get to our promised land, because we are already there.
Right.
We are already there. Because God, when God is with us, when God is fully involved, God will perfect everything. But you as a human being have your own quota to do. Therefore, let us, as our ambassador has showed us again, he always showed us by example, but this morning he has showed us again. Let us pick up from him and move out with the weapons and do the work, so that everybody, both Duke and Harry will enjoy our community. I know God will surely perfect it to the end. Thank you once again, Mr. Mbe. May God continue to strengthen you for this work, because it is not easy. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Mama Tessie. Really appreciate your contribution. Thank you. All right, we have Noli Rabel from the Philippines. Noli. Hello, Noli. Unmute yourself, Noli.
Yes, hello, MB. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, can I speak Tagalog for because we have a lot of Filipinos watching and attending the meeting.
All right,
okay.
Noli want to speak Tagalog, so we excuse him to speak Tagalog. Salamat po, Noli.
Salamat also, MB. Sa lahat ng aking mga TVians dito sa Pilipinas, so mag-attend ngayon sa meeting dito sa maganda po yung pinag-uusapan natin is about especially the food program, no? So kung mayroon ho tayong mga clarification doon kung paano tayo magkaroon ng contribution on that program, so this is the good opportunity to ask and to make clarifications of this meeting. So wag ho tayong mahiya, be part of this mass adoption training, no? Kasi ito ay para sa atin. Ang importante siguro tayo ay magkaisa, because this is the title, is the unity the food. So we have already magkaisa rin po tayo para natin mapalakas at mapabilis yung one of the requirement to do this fund. Now we need a lot of people na to pay for other program fee. No? So kung meron kayong gustong iklaro dito sa usaping ito in terms of requirements, paano magparami, how many clusters that we have to para makarami ito. So it's our time, mga kaibigan. Let us participate this kind of meeting tonight. That's it, MB. Thank you.
Merci, Madagang Salamapo. Thank you so much, Noli from the
yeah,
Philippines.
I just I just encourage to my fellow Filipino to be part of this meeting, and there will be a clarification about the food program. Thank you.
Thank you, Nolly. Appreciate you. All right, guys, we still have a few more minutes to go. Maybe we should hear from Yapo. Yapo, unmute yourself, Yapo, and you can speak. All right, Yapo, one.
Oui, c'est toujours moi. J'ai essayé le mot clé là, mais ça ne passe toujours pas. On m'a dit que j'ai déjà rentré un mot de passe. Donc, le mot de clé hier qui est clusters, et puis celui d'aujourd'hui flyers. Bon, les deux là, ça.
Oui, le problème, c'est qu'on vous donne une opportunité de remplir une fois. Donc, si vous faites l'erreur une fois, ça peut passer. Ouais. Et il semblait que vous avez fait ça le matin. Vous avez mis un mot-clé le matin qui ne correspondait pas. Peut-être c'est à cause de ça que ça ne passe pas. Donc, voilà. Il faut seulement laisser à lundi maintenant. À partir de lundi, maintenant, tout sera bien. Et ne mets rien jusqu'à la réunion, pendant la réunion, jusqu'à 16 heures pendant la réunion. OK?
D'accord. Merci.
D'accord, merci. All right, we have Gimberi Al-Hassan. Unmute. Hassan, unmute. Okay, we have Julie, Jumia, Becky. Go ahead.
May I speak?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Sir Mbe, our great ambassador. Good morning from here. I'm from Papua New Guinea. Okay, I just want to say one thing is, and a special greetings to Dorothy, your wife. Behind every great, successful man, there has to be a very powerful woman.
Yes.
So we have to acknowledge her. Yeah, she's a great lady. Okay, thank you, Sir Mbe. I just have only one thing to say.
Okay.
Is I just want to encourage it. Lots of people registered. We have to get, if we want to see what TBC is for us. I know there's a lot of blessing behind TBC. So we have to get many people to be registered. So we have to do that. We don't have to sit and relax and try to see things happen. That's all from me. Thank you.
Great, I like that. Thank you. From Papua New Guinea, it's a great sacrifice. Waking up, I think this should be like 3 a.m. for you, and you guys are up for this meeting. I really appreciate you guys from Papua New Guinea. Thank you, Julia. All right, we have Faye. I'm seeing Faye. Unmute yourself, Faye. Let's hear from you. Hello, Faye.
Hello. Hello, Sir Mbe. Thank you so much. And Sir Nali, thank you for this opportunity and being a good leader to the whole world. I would like to ask if how could we just like here in my location, because I haven't heard
Come again?
Emergency. How could we be able to start, sir? How to convince these people with regards to this United for Food for us, for them to benefit.
Yeah.
About this %. So can we also start, or can I also start here?
Yeah, why not?
Offering 50%.
You can start the
or
campaign.
There is still another requirements.
Okay, let me explain to you, okay?
Sir?
Let me explain to you, okay?
Hello?
Yeah, can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, it looks like she's having a network problem. Can you hear me, Faye? Faye, are you there? Faye? Oh, looks like Faye is having some network problem. She drops off. Okay, guys, I think she was asking how she can start in their location. The first thing you start is a campaign. If you don't have many exhibitions in your locality or your area, you start. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Yes. Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry. I was really. Good evening, fellow TVians, and good evening, Bay.
Yeah, I like your cap. Will you send that to me?
Thank you very much. I was about to ride my bike.
Yes, I love it.
I want to just express my gratitude to the team for the introduction of this promo. I'm very sure it will help increase the numbers and then probably move us towards the economy stage, as well as reducing our food cost burden. I just want to also say that for the first time, I'll be able to claim my Bitcoin bounty, and I was excited. And I've resolved to really work hard, and then so I can earn more. I didn't also know that this bounty thing works. Just yesterday, I was able to move it to my Bitcoin wallet, and I'm happy about it. I just want to say thank you very much for the wonderful work.
All right, thank you so much, Agamberi. Thank you, Hassan. Thank you. He's excited. Bitcoin bounty is very, very sweet, guys. Make sure you benefit from Bitcoin bounty. All right, Faye, I wanted to come back to you. Faye, I don't know if you can hear me right now. If you can hear, just indicate in the chats. All right, so I think you were asking how to get started with this program. For the food program, you can start a campaign. Like right now, we are already doing a campaign where we go out there, we share flyers. We tell people to join us in our food campaign, United for Food, cut your food bills into half. And they'll be like, what is it all about? You say, call this number. All right, what is it all about? Call this number, come to our office. You might not have an office, but you can actually have a specific location where people can meet you if you're a leader in that community. All right, so when they come to you, you tell them that we are a goodwill organization, and right now we are doing a food campaign that is going to be launched pretty soon. And any person who registers right now and choose a program to participate, that program is 8 grains of gold to participate. And once you choose that program, that will enable you to buy food, all right? That will enable you to buy food, 50% cash and 50% TBC. Because when you join with 8 grains of gold, they are actually going to give you millions of this digital currency that you can use to buy food 50%. So you realize that you'll be saving some money when you join this food program. Okay, so that is it. And if you want that a food center should be open in your own area, make sure that you have 1,000 people that have signed up in the whole of that area, and they are paying 8 grains of gold. Okay, all of them are paying 8 grains of gold. That's what will cost you to have a food center. The admin of TBC is going to help you with the committee to set up a food center and sponsor it, and then you have a food center in that area. Then exhibitions can now come and buy from you. All right. So guys, that is it. This is it. That's what it takes. We still have a couple of hands. We'll just take them very fast. I'm seeing Abubakar Hassan. Abubakar Hassan, unmute yourself very quick. Abubakar.
Yes, Abubakar Hassan.
Go ahead, Abubakar. Go ahead. Go ahead, Abubakar.
Good evening. Good.
Hello.
Are you?
Yeah, I can hear you. It looks like your network is kind of choppy.
Good evening.
We can hear you, Abubakar. I'm very sorry. We can't hear you, Abubakar. Okay. So, all right. So, yeah, for those in the Philippines that they want to get more information about this food program, contact Senoli for more explanation, okay? Contact Senoli for more explanation in the Philippines, and he'll give you, if you want the food center to be open in your area, what are the conditions? What does it take? Contact Senoli, and he's going to give you the information. Let's hear from Edwin Bai. Edwin Bai, on mute. Unmute yourself, Edwin.
Hi, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi, good morning. I'm calling all the way from Papua New Guinea. Good morning to you all, Tibetians and Mr. Mbe. Thank you so much. I want to just say something here. I've been in the community for almost 2 years now. I joined in 2019. I want to encourage everyone here, if you don't know how to, like, educate yourself, just, and I want to congratulate the admin team in regards to your 24/7 member helper and all that. I was able to, and attending the mass adoption training every morning from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning from Papua New Guinea. I was able to sign 4 people yesterday into the community, and I thank you so much, and I thank God for helping me. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to encourage everyone to keep on attending all the meetings, the stand button meetings, and all the weekly meetings, and just collect your Kringles and your TBC coin. Yeah, and yeah, that's just what I want to say here.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I'll join you guys again next week, huh?
Yeah, great testimony.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye, Edwin.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Guys, these are great people from Papua New Guinea. I can't wait to go to Papua New Guinea one day. You know, when I look at Papua New Guinea, it's just like I'm in Africa, because the people, they speak like us, and even their colors, they're like us. And wow, I used to feel like they are Africans. So guys, Papua New Guinea is a great place, and they love TBC. They have been doing TBC for a very long time now. So keep doing what you are doing. Great testimony there. Maybe we'll take one last person, G. Bauzo. Yeah, G. Bauzo. If you can unmute, that's fine. Okay. All right. I don't know if you can unmute. That's fine. All right. Looks like we lost him. All right, guys. And this is it. This is it for today. We are already above time. And the key word of the day, guys, the key word of the day for those who are just joining us right now, the key word of the day is flyers. Flyers is the key word of the day. Let's bring flyers, okay? Let's bring flyers and share, all right? Let's bring flyer and share and tell people that we are a goodwill community and we shall be offering a food program with 50% less, okay? Cut down your budget, 50% less for the food program. United for Food, cut your food bill in half. Text, all right? You can bring this flyer, something very simple, and send to people, and they can contact you for more info. We already shared out about 500 flyers so far. We had great leaders that were all together, and the secretary is already sending me reports of calls that are coming into the office where people want to know exactly what is it all about. Let's unite, united for food. Okay, united for food. Of course, we must eat. Okay, if you don't like food, I love food. I love good food. If you don't love, no, there's nobody here who will tell me he doesn't love food. That's a lie. And that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen, televisions. Let us unmute. I'm going to give you access to unmute, and let's say united for food, and that will be it for today. United
for food.
food.
United for food.
United
For food.
Yes.
For food.
For food. For food. Food.
United for food, guys.
For food.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. See you on Monday. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
For food.